Hi, I have a Husqvarna Ms. 52 0 turn. I occasionally have trouble starting it. I suspect it's one of the safety switches, either left or right arms, brake, or seat. Is there any way to bypass those switches to test them?
Hello. Thank you for choosing JustAnswer. My name is. Will be happy to assist you. Can you get the model numbers for your mower? I would like to check for a wiring schematic.
Ms. 52 La. Is that what you need, or is there other numbers you need?
I will try those numbers. Thanks. I found a wiring diagram. I will print it out and take a look at it. I will get back to you within 3 minutes. I am back with you. Do you have a 12-volt test light or a multimeter?
I do, a 12-volt test light, or I have a continuity tester.
Your test light will be perfect for now. I would like to clarify something. Will your engine start at the moment?
It didn't at 5, it didn't at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. But I just turned the key and it started right up. I realize if it's working, then it makes it impossible to diagnose.
When your mower is not starting, does your engine spin but does not start, or does nothing at all happen when you attempt to start your mower?
Nothing happens at all, but when the Pro is engaged and I try to start it, it clicks. PTO engaged.
Does you hear any clicking at the point of your engine not starting?
Is there a way to bypass switches if it happens when I need to use it? The seat switch plug had 2 wires. I've tried jumping them together and that didn't help. The arms each have 4 wire plugs. Could I jump those? And I haven't located the wires for the brake switch. They're harder to access, so I haven't tried them.
I will tell you how.
A very faint click from the ignition switch itself, unless I engage the PTO prior to turning the key, then the motor clicks. I don't believe the problem is with ignition switch. Okay.
Are you familiar with wiring schematic?
Not really, and I don't have it for this mower. Let's just assume I'm stupid, which I'm not, but that may be the best way to figure it out. Lol.
There are yellow wires in your safety switches. These wires are for your start circuit. To temporarily bypass your safety switches, you will jump the yellow wires in your safety switches. I will list the order of your safety switches.
They all have yellow wires. And 1 each. Is there 2 yellow wires on each switch?
Your start circuit begins at your ignition switch, then in and out your PTO switch, then in and out of your timer module, then in and out of your left side control arm safety switch, then in and out of your right side control arm safety switch, then in and out of your brake switch, then to your solenoid. There should be 2 yellow wires at all of your safety switches except your brake safety switch. It has a yellow input wire and a white output wire.
Seat switch wires are green and black left arm, double white, double brown, and 2 single yellows. Right side 1 brown 1 white 2 single yellow.
Your single yellow wires are for your start circuit.
Found the brake switch looks like double brown, double green, double white, and single black. Not quite sure, it's dark out and they're quite dirty. I didn't notice a lot of dirt came out of the plug when I disconnected it. That may have been my problem. I did notice dirt, not didn't.
That could possibly be a part of our problem. Do you have an air compressor? Loose or dirty connection can cause intermittent starting.
Not one I can say right now.
The reason I ask is because it may help if you remove and clean all of your wiring connectors.
I'm also thinking it's the problem. I was quite surprised at the amount of dirt that came out. I realize dirt is not a good conductor. If that isn't the problem, which wires should I jump at the brake switch?
Jump your yellow wires to close your start circuit at that point. I meant yellow and white wire.
I had actually removed and scraped the connections for the two arms and the seat today, to no avail. I didn't do the brake cause I was getting pissed. As it turns out, the brake switch was by far the worst.
This connection may be at fault. I believe that the wiring diagram I have is different from your wiring. The colors are not matching what you actually have.
Thank you, Donald. I think you've been a big help. I'll find out for sure if doesn't start again and jumping the wires works.
You are very welcome. I do hope all goes well for you.
I had actually asked at the dealer where I bought it how to bypass the switches and they said it couldn't be done. I didn't really believe them. Thank you.
All a safety switch does is opens and closes a circuit or a grounding path. A jumper wire does the same thing. I don't believe in eliminating a safety switch. Jumping a switch is for testing purposes only.
I realize it's not recommended, but it's better than having to drive back 100 miles to finish the mowing tomorrow, which I'll have to do.
I understand. Hopefully cleaning the connector resolved the issue for us.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.